What's up YouTube, it's Cake Samurai here, and right now I'm going to show you guys my updated 6 Samurai deck for the March 1st ban list that just came out today. So I decided to show you guys my deck since some of you guys have requested it, and right now the deck is working really good. It's really competitive compared to my last build, where it was a little more fun because I had the spirit in it and all that, but I did address a lot of the problems with the deck, like this speed inconsistency, which I'll talk about. But I'm going to try doing my deck profile just kind of laid out a little different. So anyways, start out the deck. You got triple Kazan. He's pretty much staple. You're going to use him at 3. Then you got triple Kagemusha. He's the main tuner. Enough said. He's pretty much the main tuner you're going to use to get into all your synchros, besides possibly Squire and Effect Railer if you want to be risky with like that. Double Elder. I only like 2 Elder right now. Elder is good. You don't have to waste a normal summon. My bad. I got all stuttery right there. But yeah, I don't know. I like it just at 1. 2 Kageki. My last profile I was talking about actually going down to 1, but right now I think I'm just gonna keep it at 2 because the deck only has 14 6 Samurai monsters and 16 total with 2 Veilers, but I do like it at 2 because sometimes you can't see it enough. Whenever I draw into 2 of them, usually I have another 6 Samurai just to combo with it, and you can always go into MX Saber if you get 2 of them in hand. So yeah, so it's kind of fine. 1 Nishi, legendary 6 Samurai Nishi. I think I talked about this in my last video, but not so much. I really like this card right now because you can get into it from asceticism with your Kageki. And it's really easy to bounce back, or its effect is to bounce stuff when you remove from play 2 things. And so you can bounce back like a synchro or an exceed monster with it. Like as soon as they exceed, so that way they kind of like waste their summon that turn. 1 Zanji. I like Zanji at 1 just because it's Zanji. I was considering putting it up to 2, but 2 is kind of useless, especially when you want to focus the deck on speed. But it's always great because you could use it with asceticism and get into like Kazan, instant rank 4 and whatnot. I dropped down to 1 Grandmaster. I'm liking Grandmaster at 1 right now, but because I was talking about in my last video about how I was thinking about going down to 1 because like sometimes you can clog with it, and sometimes I would clog with it, and I dropped down to 1 before the tournament when I played on Saturday, and it came up as much as I wanted because the deck is like a 30 card deck with all the thinners over here like in the spell stuff. Up to the probably like the only dead draw of the deck, Shan Squire. The only reason I run this is because I run dojos or triple dojo, so it can combo good with like your Kazans and any level 4 when you use dojo, and get an instant Shien out or possibly Interia Beast and all that stuff. So yeah. It is, like I said, the only dead draw of the deck in the monsters if you draw into it, but you can still play around with it because it's a tuner, and yeah, whatever. Devil Veiler to kind of cap off the monsters. So there's 16 monsters. I like Devil Veiler because I wasn't running it in my previous build and I was kind of stupid. I took out the what I pretty much changed was I just took out the hand of the 6 Samurai because that card is just so slow, and it really hurt me. I didn't really like using it because like when I would dead draw it in tournaments, it was just so annoying. Like a Veiler was what I took it out for, and same thing with Spirit. Spirit was a good play when you had dojo, but it still was just really slow if you drew into it, so it was kind of disappointing when you drew into it. So yeah, that's the monsters. On to the spells and traps. Like I said, there's only 16 monsters. I don't mind having a low monster count because most of your traps or your spell cards are actually like searchers and deck thinners. Gateway, like I said, it thins out the deck, gets you your samurais faster, and you can combo out fast. Like if you open up with this and any other like main 6 Samurai spell card in a 6 Sam monster, you're in pretty good standing for the game. Triple Dojo. Some people don't like running it at 3, some people don't really like running it at all, but I like this card so much. It gives the deck so much more speed, because like even if this has to sit out for an extra turn and you have to wait till your next turn, it's still really good. But like I said, this can get you a first turn level 5 synchro, a first turn beast, first turn so many things. So it's just really broken. I like it a lot. I like it at 3. Like I said, it speeds up the deck. Triple United, pretty much the thinner of the deck. It's never really a dead draw when you get in this, and you really want to get these. But yeah, like I said, it just thins out the deck by 2 cards, and helps you get to your more important cards faster. The cost of getting it out is not too hard at all, because like people say like the only fallback is that it's a continuous spell card, but in reality you're only going to use this when you know you could use it on that turn. You're not going to really leave this out for your next turn, so your opponent could like possibly get like an MST or something on it. Double asceticism. I really want to try bumping this up to 3, just because like every card in the main deck is asceticismable besides these last 3 guys, the Squire and Double Veiler. Everything you can use to help get another one. So I think that's pretty cool about the deck. So I'm thinking I might take out like a MST for this, because I'll talk about that when I get to my MSTs. But yeah, Double Smoke Signal. This card was really big. Gave 6Ms a lot more speed. It's just surprising how one card can make a deck just kind of pop back into popularity and people start playing it again. I was looking online, and like I don't know if it was just because of this kind of coming back, but dojos went up to like $10 and all that stuff, and Kazans are going for like 15 plus, almost $17. And I don't know if it was just because of Smoke Signal coming back to 1, but it gave the deck a lot more money power, if that matters at all. 1 Rhoda searches out anything in the deck besides the, well, of course, the Veilers and the, what am I talking about? Oh, God. Veiler and Grandmaster, so it's a pretty good card. It's like a blank card besides those last 3 that I just mentioned. For pretty much just staples, you got Monster Reborn, Dark Hole. I'm going to talk about this in 1 second. Heavy Storm and Double MST. And for the final card, you got Forbidden Lance. Initially, I was talking about playing this over Book of Moon, but in reality, it's really not like Book of Moon at all. It's really good because like you could just like save your Xian if they try to run over it with, like I say, like those big cards you can't stop. Like if they try to go for like a sneaky BLS play and just like run over your Xian, you have this. It's pretty good. Dark Hole I kind of want to talk about. I was thinking about taking this out for like a Torrential or something, just because right now like it's really a bad top deck mid game to late game if you don't have good field advantage. And to be honest, if you don't have good field advantage in the game, like by late game, you're most likely gonna lose depending on what kind of deck you're playing. But like it usually dead draws for me a lot, because most of the time I set up with a good field. Like I'll have Xian, Beast, and all that stuff. And I was thinking about putting Torrential in, because like once you know that your opponent's gonna go broke and get out like a BLS and just go crazy, like get a big old field, you can kind of chain Torrential, and I think I might try that, or take out the MST or something like that for it maybe. Oh yeah, and I was talking about taking MST out for like a 3rd asceticism. That's what I was trying to say earlier. So that's the trap or spells. For the traps, I got the Solemn Brigade. Pretty standard. You're gonna run these because they stop so much. People do complain that you may lose your life points. It's kind of funny because in one of my games of the tournament, I actually did fall into the thing where I lost too many life points because I Solemn Judgment and then I was forced to Warning, and then yeah, it pretty much killed myself in that game. So it was kind of sad. But if you play right with it, you'll most likely win. Double Magatama, just for protection, and Double Edged Sword Technique for special summoning and other stupid stuff like that. Alright, so that's the main deck. Like I said, I only got 6 traps, but the reason is because Samurais, like, you cycle through the deck so fast, like with all your spell cards and all that stuff. You actually draw into these pretty often, and once you can get any one of these 5 over here, it's pretty good to set back if you have a Xian or a Beast out with one of these out. It's really good. So on to the extra deck or Synchro deck, whatever, XYZ deck, whatever. I got Invoker and Levier. I just got Levier. I'm really liking it, just because I side into D-Fissures a lot. Like in my tournament when I played this, I sided into D-Fissures pretty much. Let's see, every game besides the game I played Heroes. So 3 out of the 4 games I sided into D-Fissures, and it actually helped me a lot. I mean, this didn't because I got it after the tournament, but it will help out when I go to my next tournament. That's what I'm trying to say. Invoker, like I said in my last video, this card is freaking amazing for Blackwings, for Samurais. It speeds up the deck so much, like I said, in the dojo build. It makes the deck a lot more consistent and run a little faster, in my opinion. So it's a really underrated card from the set, and people don't really like it. But I'm really loving it in Blackwings right now, and it's another rank 3 exceed that we can make, and rank 3s are pretty easy to make in this deck. double Blade Armor Ninja, or not double a Blade Armor Ninja and a Utopia. I'm liking both of these a lot. In the tournament, I can't remember how I set up, but I just went crazy broke. I'm probably gonna make a video like showing how I got this out, and the Xian out. And on my first turn, I went for game because I was able to use his effect to boost him up to like, or so he get attacked twice in a row. It was pretty nice. But yeah, Utopia, he's Utopia. It's pretty good. For the level 5s, Xian, Beast, Librarian, and Catastor. I really want to get rid of Librarian because I only really use it for is if I get really greedy and I want to use it for like an extra +1 with like a Xian or this, because sometimes I get double level 5 synchros in this deck if I want, and sometimes I just go for a greedy +1, but this card hardly ever sees play, so I might just like take it out for something. This might be up for trade or something. But yeah, those are level 5s. For level 6s, you just got Brio and upside down Brio. No, I'm just kidding. An upside down Barkion. But I took out Orient Dragon because I hardly ever use that. I subbed it out for my Leviair, and yeah. So these are the only two that I really that are really useful in the deck. Like you could probably play Gaia Knight, but Gaia Knight's just a beater in reality. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff you can go for. One Black Rose, I really missed out, and I wanted to play Landois because I did trade mine away. So unfortunately, I don't have a Landois. For level 8s, you got Thought Ruler, Stardust, and Scrap Dragon. I really like Thought Ruler right now because Thought Ruler, when you play like the Insector matchup or something like that, you've got so many negates. Like the only thing it really can't negate is Effect Veiler. So actually, I don't know about that really. Let me see. I'll have to look it up. But like, if your opponent like chooses to do the Hornet play, negate, they choose to, let's see, Compulse it, you can negate. If they choose to Deprism it, you can negate. If they want to Fiendish Chain it, you can negate. You just got to pay 1,000 in. It's not that much to make your opponent lose pluses or lose card advantage. One Mistworm. I probably want to take this out for like a Stillstorm Roach if I can ever get my hand on one. Just because I hardly ever make this, and it's like a -3 in some yeah, it's basically like a -3 because unless you're going for a game or you know you have game, you should make it. But it's just not too good in my opinion. Anyways, guys, it's pretty much the deck. The deck was really good for me on Saturday, like I said, when I played it. I didn't really post up a locals recap, but yeah, that's how I went. I did pretty good with this deck, and I'm really liking the speed of it. Like I said, with all the spell cards and stuff, it really makes the deck just work really fast. So anyways, guys, that's my March 1st Samurai deck. I hope you guys like it. Please like the video. I'm really trying to make my videos better. I'm going to post an Insector deck up later. Probably this month if I can get my 3rd Hornet. Anyways, guys, it's Cake Samurai. Please like the video, like I said, and leave your comments on the video and just tell me any of your suggestions. And yeah, I'll see you later.